Thought that little roadside motel looked quaint? Yeah, so did I, until I walked right in. Old neon buzzing, paint peeling, and a front desk bell that sounded more like a warning than a welcome. Here's how to avoid the kind of nightmare stay that makes you question every charming sign you see on the road. You know how it goes. You've been riding all day, chasing the horizon through back roads. Your vision's a little blurry, your stomach is rumbling, and you've probably lost the last 2 bars on your phone. Out here, chain hotels are few and far between, so when you spot a little place with a retro sign and a price that seems too good to pass up, you think, why not? It looks like a vibe. Maybe you imagine a quirky old-timer behind the desk or a hidden gem with character, but sometimes character means a parking lot full of dust and weeds, flickering hallway lights, and a key that barely fits the lock. You drag your gear inside, only to find stained sheets, a window that doesn't close, and neighbors whose idea of a midnight snack involves lizards. Yes, that really happened. Suddenly, that charming exterior is just a cover for a long, sleepless night. So why does this happen? It's simple. When you're tired, hungry, and desperate for a shower, your standards slip. You convince yourself that anything with a roof will do just to get off the road before dark. And when your phone can't load reviews or maps, you're flying blind. That's when you're most likely to fall for the classic pitfalls. No online reviews, a front desk that closes at 9 p.m., a location that feels sketchier with every passing minute, or a cash-only sign that makes you double-check your wallet. Add in hidden fees, surprise roommates, the insect kind, or walls so thin you can hear every conversation next door, and you've got the recipe for a night you'll never forget, for all the wrong reasons. But it doesn't have to be this way. With a little preparation and a few smart moves, you can find places that are actually welcoming to riders and your bike. Start by tapping into the rider community. Forums like Aid Rider, motorcycle travel apps like Revere, and Facebook groups dedicated to moto adventurers are goldmines for recommendations. Real people, real experiences, these are the places that have been road tested by folks who know what a good night's sleep on the road means. Next, search specifically for bike-friendly or biker-owned lodging. These spots aren't just tolerant of motorcycles, they get it. Safe parking, ground floor rooms, maybe even a hose to wash off the road grime or a rag for your chain lube mess. You'll meet owners who speak your language and other guests who are on the same journey. Another tip: don't wait until it's pitch dark and you're running on fumes to look for a room. Call ahead or try to book by 5 p.m., especially in small towns. The good spots fill up fast, and you don't want to end up at the last place in town because you waited too long. Finally, don't just trust the pretty photos. Use Google Maps Street View to check out the parking lot, the neighborhood, and the exterior of the motel. A quick virtual stroll can tell you more about the place than any website ever will. Trust me, one bad stay can throw off your entire trip. But with a little prep, some help from fellow riders, and the right resources, you'll be able to rest easy. Knowing your bike is safe and your room is clean, you'll wake up ready for another day on the road with only stories worth telling. Ever stayed somewhere that looked charming online, but turned out to be a horror show in person? Share your worst motel story in the comments. Let's help each other out. And if you want more real road-tested tips from my two-wheeled travels across the U.S., don't forget to subscribe. Safe travels, and may your next stay be as good as your ride.